Okay, so Assalamu alaikum and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the First Steps to Manager training today. I'm Bushra Numan. For those who don't know me, I'm a senior manager in Forever and I'm based out of Canada. I started my business in Saudi Arabia, did it for 3 years over there, and now I've moved to Canada 2 years ago and doing my business very flexibly from here. So first steps to manager, we've done it several times before as well, but this one is going to be a bit different from what we've been doing before in terms of the marketing plan, because there have been some policy changes that I wanted to introduce. So those team members who are new, this is the first time for them, and for those who've been in the business for some time, you will notice that there are some slight policy changes, and they're all in our own benefit and in order to allow us to do better business, inshallah. First steps to manager is the first training that you must have watched when you join the business. If you are new, this is your first time, this is a booklet that you get with your starter kit. And in case you haven't started with the starter kit, you can get the PDF as well. It's available in product centers and you can buy it too. It's like a manual for our business. Just like a machine has a manual on how to operate it, our business has a booklet called First Steps to Manager, and if you just master it, you will know how to do the business inside out. So this training is very important for many purposes: for you to understand what the business is about, and for you to learn to explain it to your new team members as well. So that's what we are going to do today. In the first steps to manager, we will go through a lot of things like the concept of case credits, the two parts of the business, which is retailing and recruit. We will then go through the marketing plan and the new changes that have recently occurred, how you're going to earn in this business and how you're going to move up the marketing plan. And then we are going to go through the different methods of retailing a little bit, of course not in detail because we want to wrap it up in 1 hour max. And then the complete business cycle, how to go around the cycle of prospecting. And then a little bit about how to get more organized and do your work, start your work from day one. So there's a lot to cover. I'm sure you would love to take notes, or I'm recording the meeting, for those who have been unable to join right now. So this is Rex Mon. He is the founder of Forever. It's a 42-year-old company. You all know that. Started in Arizona, United States, and now it's in over 169 countries of the world. The first page that you will see in your First Steps to Manager booklet is about your goals. So this is the reason why you have started Forever, and everybody has a different reason. It might be that you started Forever because you wanted an extra income, or you were looking for a work-life balance. You were not very satisfied with your current job and you wanted to do something that gave you maybe more money or more peace of mind, more work-life balance, more flexibility. It may be that you want to build a new house, or you want to take your kids on a vacation, or you want to get a new car for yourself. It can be anything. So basically, on the first page of your First Steps to Manager, it's very important that if you have the booklet, you can write them down over there, or you can just print out this page and write down your goals. They should be short term, medium term, and then long term as well. Like, what do you want to achieve in the next 2 months, for example, and then in the next 6 months, and then in the next 1 or 2 years, right? They could be personal goals, like I just mentioned a few examples. They could be business goals, like your short-term goal may be that you want to become an assistant manager or a manager, and your long-term goal may be you want to get the chairman's bonus incentive. Right, so these are business goals. Financial goals, how much you want to earn. So when you make your goals visual, your why becomes really prominent. And when you look at your goals every single day, you will be reminded, why is it that you started Forever, and are you really doing what it is required to achieve your goals? So this is something very, very important. Right now, the concept of case credits. Case credit is like our internal currency. थोड़ा सा इसको बड़ा करती हूँ. Okay, so we all talk about case credits all the time. It's very, very important and essential that we understand the concept of case credits because it's a global business and we operate in 169 countries of the world. Every country has its own currency. Our teams are also global. Even right now on the call, we have people from America, from Canada, from the entire Middle East, from Pakistan, and we all talk in different currencies. If I have a team member and I ask them, in Pakistan, how much business they've done, and they tell me in rupees, I'll have to convert it into Canadian dollars and then see how much that means, right? Case credit has really simplified our business and life. We all talk in case credits. This is our internal currency. No matter which country you are in, you're going to be doing business in case credits, and it's the same for everybody throughout the world. Every product has a case credit value attached to it. The more expensive the product is, the higher the value of the case credit, right? In terms of money in the Middle East, one case credit is approximately 835 dirhams retail and 585 dirhams wholesale, right? And you know that we often talk about being 4 case credits active as well. This is our basic business building principle that we do ourselves, and we coach our teams to do the same. So this is the principle on which the business stands. If you are 4cc active every single month, and you coach your team to do the same, very soon you are going to have a very stable business. Now let me also explain what active means. Right, any questions that you have, probably you can type it on the chat, and we can look at them later on, because I really want things to be very clear to all of you, especially the new team members. 4 case credit active case credits means your own personal case credits, anything that you have bought under your own ID for yourself or for retailing, that is counted in your 4 case credits, and all of your preferred customers case credits for that month. Preferred customers are those that have registered under you. They are new, they are not assistant supervisors yet, and they have whatever they buy for themselves or for business, those case credits are also counted as your active case credits. Out of those 4 case credits, it is essential that 1 case credit should come from your personal CCs, your personal purchase. The rest of the 3 can come from preferred customers as well. All 4 can also be your personal, does not need to be your new team member or preferred customer, but at least one of the case credits needs to go through your own personal ID. Okay, I hope that is clear to you. So it's very easy to get into the habit of doing 4 case credits. 1 case credit personal is easy to do if you are a user of the products as well, and if you have a couple of regular customers, all you need to do is place an order for them every single month and get a few things for yourself too. The rest of the 3 case credits can come from your new team members, which are preferred customers for that month. Now, being 4 case credit active allows you to do a lot of things. It unlocks the full earning potential of the marketing plan. Like, every incentive on the marketing plan is possible only if you are 4 case credits active for that month, for the whole period of the incentive. Right, you can start making more money as an assistant supervisor if you are 4 case credit active. I'm going to explain this shortly, how this is so. You can, from supervisor to manager, you are eligible for your team leading bonuses only if you are 4cc active. Also, you can qualify for any incentives if you are 4cc active. So this basic business building principle is very, very important for all of us to learn, to master, and to teach the same to our teams. Okay. So show and tell retailing, the first part of the business, like I mentioned, is using the products and then retailing them. Right, the best way you can retail anything is to recommend it, and the best way you can recommend it is to use it yourself. You need to be your own best customer first, because it's only ethical that you recommend something to somebody if you've used it yourself. Just like you read a good book or you watch a nice movie and you recommend it passionately to your friends and family, it's exactly the same thing. And this kind of approach makes retailing very, very easy. Our products are consumable products, things that everybody uses every single day, like soaps, toothpaste, shampoos, conditioners, moisturizing lotions, sunscreens. They are consumable products. You will find your customers left, right, center. All you need to do is convert them from their brand to our brand by the art of recommendation. The more passionate you are about your own products, the more easier it will become for you to sell them. It's not at all about buy my product, join my team, buy my product, join my team. No, you need to create a brand around yourself. You need to create your own identity. You need to start using the products. And the best way to, we have a range of over 300 products, and it's not possible to, all of a sudden buy all of them and use them. The best way that you can you can take is, whenever you are placing an order for a client, just add a couple of products for yourself as well, so that you have, slowly and gradually you gain experience over the whole range. Now, there are different methods in which you can showcase your products, business or product launch being the best one and the most effective. I did my first product launch when I was in my first week of joining Forever, and I did it myself. It's a great way to showcase your products. Number one, to learn about the products, to showcase them, and to gain confidence. You don't need to do it in front of a large public, just your close friends maybe. These days, because of COVID, there are no social gatherings as such, so most of the showcasing or launches or retailing is being done online. So social media is something that you need to focus on right now, at least right now, because the other methods of retailing, like doing exhibitions or stalls, or doing coffee mornings, or one-to-one, or reaching out to fitness centers and gyms and pharmacies, that might not be possible for many countries right now. For those who have opened up now and are, up and running, of course you can do, or you can meet up, because face to face recommendations are the most effective. If not, you can do the same on social media by trying to create your own pages and trying to create intrigue. We'll go into the details of retailing and recruiting in our other trainings, but this is just to give you an overview of what the business is about. Right. So what you need to do is you need to focus on developing a regular customer base. Like I said, these are consumable products. And once you have a handful of customers who get hooked on to your shampoos and conditioners, or moisturizing lotions, or deodorants, or toothpaste, they are definitely going to come and buy them from you every single month. You're not selling computers or TVs that if somebody buys it from you, they are gone for the next 5 to 10 years. Every month, people need these things. They go to the grocery stores and they buy them. All we need to do is to create awareness and to tell them how great the products are. You can do pub baskets as well, if that's what suits you. Make a small cute basket of 4 to 5 regular, fast moving products. Give it to a friend of yours, tell her to keep them for 4 to 5 days, or 2 to 3 days, use them and return them back to you. This is like showing them the confidence that try before you buy, which no other company does. Our company does that, right? We teach that. At least you need to, of course, use your own products to do the pub baskets, but we coach these. We do it ourselves, and we coach it to our team members to be confident enough to give your products to your friends to use them for a couple of days and then take their feedback. They will definitely like the products and they will become your regular customers. Now, coming on to the marketing plan, how to get to supervisor. Let me take you through the marketing plan and the little changes that we've had. Okay, so the first position on the marketing plan is that of an assistant supervisor. There are two ways in which you can become an assistant supervisor. You buy the starter kit, which is of 2 case credits, and you immediately, on day one, you are an assistant supervisor. Or you can complete your 2 case credits. You join as a preferred customer and you complete your 2 case credits in 2 consecutive months. Both are possible. You can do both, right? There are pros and cons. After becoming assistant supervisor, you can start building your team. As a preferred customer, you cannot start building your team till you get to assistant supervisor. So it's always, we don't force anybody to buy the starter kit. We just tell them the pros and cons and the benefits of starting as an assistant supervisor. Then it's up to them how they want to join. I started as an assistant supervisor and I had my first 3 team members in my first month only. So as soon as you become an assistant supervisor, uh, this is how you're going to earn money. After becoming an assistant supervisor, you will get products at 30% discount, which means that anything you buy under your ID, whether it is for personal use or for gifting anybody or for any other reason or for retail, you're going to get 30% discount on those products. Secondly, you will earn 30% profit on your retail sales. If anybody buys from your shop link, for example, you're going to get 30% profit on the sale that you have made, right? Yeah, this is a very good position to start with. This is just the start of your business and you're already making 30% profit. If any preferred customer has joined your business, you will get 25% profit on their sales. Preferred customer, like I explained, is somebody who's not an assistant supervisor yet, who has joined the business and has done a few purchases, not 2 CCs yet. So on every purchase, on every sale that they make, the preferred customer, you will get 25% profit on that, right? And the new thing is that you will get a 5% boost the following month, 5% profit or discount. You can say profit, cash in hand profit, if you are 4cc active in that particular month. So for buying the products, you're getting them at 30% discount. And if you're 4cc active in that month, then in your bonus that will come the following month, you will get a 5% additional bonus on the total number of sales that you have made or your team members have made, right? If you are 4cc active. So it's trying to encourage people. The new policy is trying to encourage people to build stable businesses and to be 4case credit active each single month, right? If you recruit an assistant supervisor, you will get 417 dirhams in sponsoring bonus. It does not matter how many people join you. You can have 10, 15, 20 assistant supervisors. You'll get that many sponsoring bonuses. This is a one-time payment that you will get when somebody joins you as an assistant supervisor, right? There are 2 ways in which people can join you. One, as an assistant supervisor, you will get 417 dirhams straight away for that one person that has joined you. If somebody has joined as a preferred customer, you will get 25% on the total order that they have made. Now, coming on to the next position on the marketing plan, it's called the supervisor position. Now, for every position that you need to achieve, you get 2 months from the country, 2 consecutive from the company, sorry. 2 consecutive, these are 2 consecutive months. They do not need to be the first 2 months after you join the business. They do not need to be any 2 particular months. They can be any 2 consecutive months, right? You can become a supervisor in the first 2 months of your business, or you can become in the second and third month, third or fourth month, fourth or fifth month, and so on, right? So the criteria is that to become a supervisor, you need to do 25 case credits over 2 consecutive months. The breakup can be any. You can do 5 case credits in 1 month, 20 case credits in the next, or 15 and 10. The combination can be any. And these 25 case credits do not need to be done alone by you. So this is where the power of team building comes in. To become a supervisor, you need to start building your team, because these 25 case credits can come from anybody in your team from all over the world. These are global case credits. These are a total of 25 case credits that can be done by you along with your team members from all over the world in any 2 consecutive months, right? So what happens when you hit supervisor, you start getting 38% discount on personal purchases. right? First, initially it was 30%, and then you were getting the 5% bonus if you were 4cc active. But as a supervisor, there is no requirement on being 4cc active to get your complete 38% discount. So you will get 38% discount on products no matter whether you are 4Ks credits active or not. So any purchase that you make as a supervisor, you'll get 38% discount. Any sale that you make, anybody who buys on your shop link or any retail sales that you make, you will get 38% profit on those sales. Any preferred customer that joins you when you are a supervisor, you get 33% profit on their sales, right? And you will get a 5% boost bonus from all of your non 4Ks credit active assistant supervisors. I can explain this on this diagram. Just imagine this is you, and you have an active assistant supervisor, and you have a non-active assistant supervisor. If you have any assistant supervisors in your team which are not 4cc active, the 5% that they were supposed to get, you are going to get if you are 4cc active, of course. In this case, you will get the 5% only if you are 4cc active. So you know where the company is coming from. They are trying to reward people who are really building businesses in the right way. So whoever is 4cc active will get the reward for that. They will get their own personal 5% bonus as well, and they will get the 5% bonus of all the non-active assistant supervisors under them. On top of that, as soon as you hit supervisor, there is a third stream of income that kicks in. It's called the team leading bonus, right? The team leading bonus also you will be eligible for only if you are 4cc active. If you are 4cc active, you will get a 3% team leading bonus from each of your assistant supervisors, whether they are active or not active. Look at this diagram. Over here, you have an assistant supervisor who is active, which means you will get 3% team leading bonus from this person. Another assistant supervisor who's active, you'll get another 3% team leading bonus from this. Now, this one is not active. So what you'll get is a 3% team leading bonus plus 5% of whatever sales this person has done comes to you as well, because this assistant supervisor was not active. Understand? Now, as a supervisor, when you recruit somebody with a box, you get 551 dirhams straight away as sponsoring bonus. Okay, so going on to the next level on the marketing plan, I hope things are clear to you. You can see as well the screen. Now, the next position is that of an assistant manager, which means you along with your team, you have to accumulate 75 case credits over any 2 consecutive months. Again, there is no restriction or there is no deadline to when you can become an assistant manager. It is entirely up to you. When your team is big enough for you to generate 75 case credits over 2 months, you can get yourself to assistant manager easily along with your team. So what happens as soon as you hit this position, you start getting 43% discount on your personal purchases. Now, this is going higher and higher. On every level that you achieve, you start earning more than before. That is why you are tempted to go up the marketing plan, right? Because there's more money on each level that is higher than above than before. So you start getting 43% discount on your personal purchases. You get 43% profit on your retail sales. Any preferred customer that joins you, you get 38% profit on their sales or their purchases. You get 5% boost bonus from your non-4cc active assistant supervisors. Now, the 5% boost is applicable only to assistant supervisors, right? So any non-active assistant supervisors that you have in your team, you will get a 5% bonus from them as well. On top of that, your team leading bonus goes between 5 to 8%. Now, how does that happen? Let me explain it to you, the math behind it. It's very easy. All you need to do is just understand it once, and then things, when you look at your bonus recap, for example, for the month, you will know exactly what the numbers mean. Why did you get so much or so less, or whatever the bonus is coming from whatever team member, why is this number, right? You need to know the math behind it, which is very simple. Now, you are an assistant manager and you are at 43% discount. You have a supervisor in your team who is at 38% discount. The difference between the two percentages is 5, right? So your team leading bonus from this supervisor will be 5%, right? uh, you have an assistant supervisor who is at 35% discount and is active as well, right? Why I'm writing 35 over here is because this is an active assistant supervisor. So they've got their 30% plus the 5% bonus as well. The difference between you at 43 and him at 35 is 8%. So your team leading bonus will be 8% from this assistant supervisor. Now, there is another assistant supervisor in your team who is not active, not 4cc active. So they will be getting 30% discount products. You will be getting it 43%. The team leading bonus obviously remains the same. For assistant supervisor, it's 8%. But in addition to that, you will get 5% bonus from this assistant supervisor sales as well. So you are just earning more with this new policy, and you are encouraging your team members to work on the business building principle, which is 4cc. Now, as an assistant supervisor, when you recruit somebody with a starter kit, you get 635 dirhams per person. Now, all these numbers have gone up. It was around 450 dirhams when I joined the business. As an assistant manager, we used to get 450 dirhams per person for recruiting them. But with the new policy, they have increased the number. So they're trying to pay us more for the same amount of work that we used to do. That's absolutely amazing. So the last but not the least position on the marketing plan is that of a manager. There are two ways in which you can do manager. You can either do 150 case credits over 4 consecutive months. They need to be consecutive months. Let's suppose you became assistant manager in February and March, right? And then in April and May, you can complete your manager. All the 4 months of your assistant manager as well as the next 2 months will be counted towards your 150 case credits, right? So the 75 that you've already had in February and March will be counted with April and May's CC, and you can complete your 150 case credit and get to manager. Or you can do 120 case credits over 2 months. So the 150 case credit policy has just recently come in. When I became a manager, I did 120 case credits in 2 consecutive months on an average of 60 case credits. Again, the breakup can be any, does not need to be 60-60. It can be 120, it can be 80 and 40, anything, right? So when you become a manager, you start getting products at almost half price, 48% discount. This is just amazing. I mean, for your personal use as well, such high quality premium products that you are able to get at half price just because you have worked your way up the marketing plan, you worked really hard and you've become a manager. So this in itself is such a big kind of reward from the company that you are getting all these products at almost half price, right? So as a manager, when you are retailing, you are making a lot of money just by retailing as well. You get 48% profit on your retail sales. When a preferred customer joins you, you get 43% profit on its sales. From all your non-active assistant supervisors, you get 5% bonus that they are not getting. And then your team leading bonus from each member in your team will be between 5 to 13%. Right? Look at this diagram. If this is you and you have an assistant manager in your team, you are at 48%, he is at 43%, you are getting 5% team leading bonus from this assistant manager and all of its team. इनका जो पूरा the entire business of assistant manager, उसकी जो retail price है, उसका 5% you will get as team leading bonus. If you have a supervisor who's at 38% discount, you are at 48, there's a 10% difference. That 10% you will get as a team leading bonus from the entire business of this supervisor, right? And now if you have an active assistant supervisor in your team who is at 35, you are at 48, you will get 13% as team leading bonus. And last, if you have a non-active assistant supervisor, you will get this 13% team leading bonus. And in addition to that, you will get the 5% boost as well, because this assistant supervisor was not active. So this is the marketing plan, which should be on your fingertips. It's not at all, there is no rocket science. It's very, very simple. If you want to go through it again, if you have any questions about the marketing plan, always feel free to ask. Asking questions is the best way to learn. No question is a small question. No question is a silly question. I've asked and I still ask lots and lots of questions from my uplines. So your first 5 key people, how are you going to get to supervisor? This is one of the methods that you can apply. I mean, people have done supervisor just through retail as well with no team members. You can do that. If you can do 25 case credits of retail over 2 months, go for it. But obviously it becomes much more easier and much more doable if you have people with you in your team. Let's suppose you have 5 team members and each team member is doing 2 case credits. You get a total of 10 case credits that can form the base month for your supervisor, right? The next month you can do 15 case credits with the same number of team members or more team members. Obviously these team members will build more. They will have their team members. Your team and your tree will start growing, and you will be able to reach your supervisor position very quickly. It's basically at the supervisor position that you start getting your team leading bonus. So it's a very, very good position to be, to be at. 1 second, sorry. So why manager? Many people, like when I started my business, my goal, immediate goal, short-term goal, you can say, was to get to manager. Why? Because I had studied the marketing plan and I had realized in the very beginning that the game plan really starts when you hit the manager position, because the bigger incentives, the bigger numbers, the more income that the company promises, it all starts at manager position. Not that you're not getting income before that, of course, it's all directly proportional to the amount of effort that you're putting in. But when you hit manager position, there are lots of other things that can kick in, especially the incentives that you can qualify for, right? You'll have more money. Like I said, you will get products at almost half price. You get a team leading bonus that goes up to 13%. This is where the real income is coming from, right? And not just one country, many other countries. Thirdly, you can start qualifying for incentives like car plan, global travel, global rally, Eagle manager. You can also qualify for chairman bonuses. Then when you go beyond manager, you get more bonuses, which I'm just going to talk about. So after manager, there are more positions as well. And it all depends on how many managers you are making under yourself. So if you have 2 direct team members whom you help get to manager, you will be a senior manager, right? For example, this is you, and these are your 2 team members which have been directly sponsored by you. Not in your team, not lower down in the generations, but these are those people that have been directly sponsored by you. If these 2 people get to manager, you become a senior manager, right? And of course, your income increases because the team leading bonuses that you're getting from your manager and their teams is more than what you are getting from your non-managers. If you have 5 managers directly under you, you are a soaring manager. If you have 9, then you are a sapphire. 17, you are a diamond sapphire. 25, you are a diamond manager. And there are more positions after that as well. Also, from sapphire manager onwards, you start getting gem manager bonuses. You start getting more vacations, more customized vacation trips. You get precious gem jewelry as well, and you get residual income as well. So that's all really, really fantastic. Okay, so who do you know list? This is our 100 plus list. Now, very recently they've started calling it the 100 conversation challenge, which is basically that you concentrate on making 100 conversations in a month, right? There is no limit, of course, you can do a lot more than that, but on an average, that makes around 3 conversations per day. May it be about business or about products, entirely up to you. If you are focusing on retail, then it has to be about products. Ideally, there should be a balance between both parts of the business. You should be retailing as well as recruiting at the same time, and for that you need to talk to more people. The more people you talk to, the better it will be for you. So I'm sure many of you think that you don't know many people, and even if you don't think that, you must be coming across many team members or prospects who would have this objection that we are not social, we don't know many people, this business is not for us. For those who think that way, this memory jogger and who do you know list can really help you jog your memory and realize that, if you are in your even in your 20s or 30s or 40s, you know a lot of people, like thousands of people. This is a very, very effective memory jogger. If you go through each word and think about the people that you know through this person. For example, your grandparents, who do you know through them? Your parents friends, your brothers, sisters, their friends, aunties, uncles, cousins, their friends, your in-laws, your husband's family or your wife's family, their friends, married friends, single friends, you people that you meet at your workout, people that you've met on your vacations, college friends, school friends, university friends, different places or neighborhoods that you've lived in, different cities or countries that you've lived in, right? If you're working, your co-workers, your boss, people that you know through them. There are so many. You can even start with your Facebook list, your Instagram list, all of your social media platforms, and the people that you're in touch with. If you just start writing the names of those people that you know, you will come up with a very comprehensive, a very thorough who do you know list. And it's always better to write it down with a pencil or a paper instead of just typing it and printing it out, because when you're writing the names of people, it gives you time to think about them and how you're going to talk to them. Okay, so after that, you'll go, if you go through your booklet or your PDF, you'll see that there are many forms like these, which will help you get really organized in your business. You can print them out as many as you want, and you can start sharing the products and the opportunity using these sheets. These are prospecting sheets. These can be your customer sheets as well. These can be your prospects sheets as well. Whenever you're having a conversation, write down their information and what you spoke about and when you're going to follow up with them. So being organized is like half of the work done in this business. And if you start being organized from day one, it will really, really help you. Because even if you're talking to 3 people per day, which is a minimum, I've never just spoken to 3 people. I always, even today, after being in the business for 5 years, I speak to at least 10 people every single day, because I want to build, I want to grow, and this is my personal choice. You can do the same as well. So if I'm talking to 10 people every day, is it humanly possible for me to remember at the end of the month who did I speak to and what did I speak about? I need to maintain records. Don't waste a lot of time on that. Do whatever suits you best. You need an Excel sheet, go for it. You need printouts, go for it. You need to do it on your phone, just go for it. I mean, just make sure that you are being organized and you're not missing out on following up with people, because the key is in the follow up. If you miss out, somebody else will take that prospect. right? So if you go forward in this booklet, you'll see these kind of very, very effective ways to do product launches, business launches, how to talk to people. So please take out some time and go through it. These are all done for you. How do you do a product launch? What do you say to people? How do you invite them? What do you say to them when they ask you what is it that you do, for example? So it will be very helpful and handy for you if you go through it. But obviously you need to be very natural. You need to be yourself. Don't try to be somebody that you are not by copying what you read in this. This may be British, this may be American, this may not sound like you. It will just give you an idea of how to talk to people. When you're talking to them, you have to be yourself, you have to be natural, and it needs to come out naturally from you. The second part of the business is the team building. Whoever really wants to grow in their business and want to build like a residual income, they need to build a team, of course, because you can, if you want to just retail as well. If you're happy to do that, you're more than welcome to. But if you want to have a stable business and a residual income, then you need to have a team as well. So this is our business building cycle. It's a 4-step cycle, and you need to go through it again and again and again, as much as you can. The more cycles you have in a month, the more chances there will be that you will get your good team members. So the first step is to create your who do you know list. Hands on my heart, I can tell you that if you don't have your who do you know list, you will feel really lost in your business. You will be sitting in front of your computer, just wasting time and thinking that you are really working hard, looking busy and doing nothing. But if you have a proper organized way to do things, even if you get 20 minutes during the day, even if you get that much of a free slot, you can really be productive in that slot. If you are organized, you'll just come to your work spot, you'll open up your file, you'll see how many to follow up with, how many to talk to, and you'll be done with your messages in no time. So make your who do you know list. The second step is to contact them. Pick up 5 to 10 to 15 to 20, 3, 4, 5, any number of people that you are comfortable with every single day, and contact them. It can be a phone call, it can be an email, text message, face to face, one to one, WhatsApp, Messenger, anything that suits you. And it should not be just sending them a hi or a hello or a copy paste message. It needs to be a conversation. If you're showing something to somebody or asking them, would you like to look into this more, or would you like some more information, that is what is called a conversation. The others are not considered as conversations. If you've said to anybody that would you like to see more, do you want to know more about what I do, that is considered as a conversation for today. Okay, that will keep you focused, and you won't feel lost. You might feel that I messaged 100 people today, but I did not get any results. Those are just copy paste messages. You're not even getting a reply from them. When you get a reply from somebody saying that yes, I want to know more, that is a conversation for that day. If they say yes, they want to know more, you need to show them the business presentation. We are starting this week. We are having live business presentation every week, so you feel free to invite your prospects to a live business presentation like this. The one that I'm having right now, it's going to be on Zoom, so that they're more committed and they take out that 1 hour and they see what the business is about. If they don't have time, or if the live business presentations don't suit you, you are more than welcome to tag them on the Eagles Global Success page, where we have lots of business presentations by different leaders. Then after watching the business presentation, you have to follow up with them. If they say yes, you have to take the action and you have to get them registered, either as a preferred customer or as an assistant supervisor. You already know the marketing plan, and you'll take them through it. Once they've joined your team, you will do this first steps to manager training with them. This is like a manual. This is like the how to book of our business. If you haven't done it with your team members, please do it. If you feel that you can't do it right now, ask me. Get your team together. I'm more than happy to do it for you, for a QA session with it. If you want to have a personalized room meeting with your team with the first steps to manager, I'm more than willing to do it, because this is really, really important, right? Then the next few pages are all about how to make contact, how to use your story very effectively. Like the story can be a 5-minute link as well. I'm sure I've shared mine with all of you. In fact, it's a bit old now and I need to make a new one for myself. It will come in very handy for you if you can make your 5-minute link. Even if you're just an assistant supervisor right now, if you've just started your business, you have your why, you have your story. Why is it that you started forever? And you can't imagine when you're talking to somebody and you're sharing your own why with them, you will be able to connect with a lot of people. If you explain that you were really struggling with work life balance, or you wanted to feel productive, you are a mother, or you were struggling financially and you wanted an extra income, and this is why you started forever, and this is what you are achieving with it, just in 5 minutes, 3 to 4 to 5 minutes, you will be able to connect with a lot of people and you will get a lot of response of so many people who are in the same position as you. But if you are I mean, talking to somebody yourself but sharing stories of others, they may think that, you're just trying to say something and you mean something else. You don't have a story of your own. You don't need to have a success story, by the way. It's just about your why is it that you started forever? Maybe for self development. It can be that it's such a big achievement that I have got from forever, because when I was in my IT job, I just used to sit in front of the computer all day and work, no contact, no talking to people. But ever since forever, I've become much more confident. I still am a very shy person, but I've come out of my comfort zone and I can, do trainings like this. Um, very, very comfortably. I still feel very scared before I start, but when I do, I feel very confident and I feel that I have developed a lot personally after joining the business. So, this can be a big why for many people. Maybe it's not financial for them, it's their self grooming as well. Right. So if you have a story of your own and you share it with people, you will see you'll get a lot of intrigue and interest. Then go through some of these questions as well. If you don't have this new PDF of the FSTM, please ask me and I can share it on the groups. In fact, I will, right after this training, I will share it and you can go through it. You can print it out if you want to. These are some of the common questions that you will be asked when you are prospecting or when you are talking to people about the business. And these are some common logical answers that you can give them. Like, for example, if somebody asks you, what is it that you do? How are you going to respond? Is it selling? Is it pyramid selling? Is it MLM? Is it network marketing? How you're going to respond to them? These are very interesting questions and their answers. So please go through them as well. Also, you need to develop profiles. Like I said, you need to provide very good customer service and you need to get to know your contacts as well. So you need to know their hot buttons, you need to know their why, what is it that they're looking for, and what you can show to them that will really appeal to them. The next few pages are your activity trackers and your 7-day plan. If you wish, you can print them out and become more organized. For example, let's take this 7-day plan. If you're somebody like me who wants to have a visual copy of their goals every week, then you would love to use this. I have this for every week from Sunday to coming Monday. I write down what is it that I want to achieve personally in my business and with my children. And then at the end of the week, I look at them and I see what all I have done. In my business specifically, I write down. Just a second. Eman, is that you? Sorry. So for my business, I write down how many posts I want to do on my social media VIP page. If there's any Facebook Live that I want to do, what training I need to do for the team. Is it going to be business presentation or first steps to manager? How many trainings am I going to watch myself? How many people am I going to talk to prospecting? And how many pub baskets am I going to rotate amongst and who are the people that I'm going to introduce them to? If I want to send out any dear neighbor letters, any activity that I plan for the 7 days, I write that down. And lastly, you will see a little bit of information about our most fast moving products. You can go through them. The starter kit that we get usually has these products, the aloe vera gels and the moisturizing lotions, a little bit of skincare, a little bit of hair care, and a little bit of health and nutrition. So these are our three main categories, and the starter kit has a great combination of all these products, and these are the explanations. So what you need to do to start your business is to master these products, start using them, become your own best customer, and equip yourself with the knowledge of these products, and then start recommending them to people. Start using them with your family as well, because when people see you use it, and your before and after pictures, your children's, your spouses, the benefits that you are enjoying, then that kind of selling becomes very, very effective and ethical as well, especially in the case of C9. If you want to touch that category, the best way to start your business or retail is to do a C9 yourself. You can maybe join your hands together with your husband, do it together, or bring a couple of friends along, do the C9 along with them, blog your journey, your before and after results, and then spread the word around. It will really have a great compound effect on your business. These are some of the stories of people who have achieved in forever. Like if you YouTube it, you'll see that Alhamdulillah, our business is full of. Oh, sharing is paused. Sorry. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of our um, training. If there are any questions, you're more than welcome to ask, please. Let me see the participants as well. You can unmute yourself also if you want to. Or I'll just stop the recording here and I'll post it on Soaring Eagles page. You can share it or tag your team members on it as well. All right, so we've been able to complete it in exactly less than an hour, alhamdulillah. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining in. It was lovely to see so many people on and learning. I hope you did get some value out of this. Inshallah, any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me on the group or on WhatsApp. Oh, just a second, let me see. Shazia is saying, can you please brief about what is preferred customer? What products we show in products launch? My question, please. Shazia, preferred customer is somebody who's your new. We used to call them novice. If you remember, they used to be called novice customers. People who do not join as an assistant supervisor, but they join by just buying a few products. Initially they used to get 15% discount. Now preferred customers, they get the products at 5% discount, and if you have a preferred customer, you will get 25% profit on all the sales or purchases that they make. In product launches, Samreen, you can showcase any products that you want to. There is no hard and fast rule. There is no restriction. If you have some products in hand that you're already using, you don't even need to buy more products or invest into your business to do a product launch. I'm sure you're already using a lot of products. Just use the same for your product launch. In fact, if you are using products which are open, that's even better, because when you have people over, you can ask them to open the products and use them as well. Okay, thank you, Shazia. Good to know that you understood. I think we don't have any more questions, so I'm going to stop the recording.